Good morning, friends. This is Sriharsha from Crazy Money Tree, and today is 4th of December. And let's see what's happening in the market, what happened yesterday, what happened in US yesterday, and Europe, and how it is going to affect today. Let's understand in detail. And if you're still not been a part of my YouTube channel, subscribe the channel, like this video, and hit the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notifications. So let's get started, guys. Let's dive in. Yesterday was option expiry, and I clearly told you that we will probably range between 13,100 to 13,200. We continue to be in that range, though it was showing a little more negative. It was showing an exhaustion. uh, when it started, it started at 13,215, and it is showing a resistance there. So I am not actually seeing anything bigger at this point of time. I feel the market may still range between 13,000 to 13,200 at this point of time. We may continue to be in this range for quite some time till we see any major changes. Yesterday, in fact, in the US market, we have this hope of a small stimulus which is going to happen, and based on that the markets have moved a bit. And but overall, markets are more flattish kind of thing, which is closing. If you see, it is more flattish. Overall, it is sideways to positive is what we can see. Even in the European markets actually have turned a little negative. So it's all sideways at this point of time. I don't see much movement in the index as such. What's happening, as I said yesterday also, a lot of these stocks, the big large cap companies, most of them, they have been getting into a sell kind of a mode. So there's a stock specific opportunity. Some stocks are coming down, some stocks are going up. So overall, it's a mixed bag of things. The entire market is strong. So what happens is, they're looking for stocks which have not moved up, and those stocks have actually been continuously moving higher. So I have been recommending ONGC for my students and all, and from the time I have actually recommended, that has moved more than 10-15% up. So what is happening is, it's completely to do with the stock specific opportunities at this point of time, and you need to focus all your attention on this specific stocks which can actually move, and that is where actually the opportunities are lying at this point of time. A lot of IPOs are still coming, and IPOs are actually becoming a big hit, especially a lot of these IPOs are becoming hit. The recent addition is the Burger King IPO. It's also getting oversubscribed. So overall, things looks quite positive, but at the same time, trading in an index is actually a big challenge, because it's not giving any big help. Only the thing is, it's very in a very highly overbought kind of a situation. So there's a dip which is going to come, and that is where probably if you buy and exit, there's some movement, some profit you will be able to make. Overall, it is more lackluster kind of a thing which is happening in the index. And at the higher levels, will it sustain is also a question which is there. So it's more of a range bound. So trading and index may not really help, but trading individually in stocks may really help at this point of time. A lot of mid caps and small cap companies are right now in a buy mode, and at the same time, a lot of stocks have also come into the sell mode. It's got exhausted a lot. So there will be a mix of all these things which is going to happen. So you need to be aware of that, and based on that, if you can start working on your stock opportunities, you can actually make really great income out of this. Some of the stocks which probably can move could be Coal India, Wipro, So these are stocks you can actually keep in your radar. Some of these are big higher uh, uh, good valuation companies. So even as a um, um, what do you say, as a long-term investment, this can actually be helpful for you. So looking at gold and silver, as I said, it has actually been moving positive again based on the stimulus they have been moving. And crude oil is still actually positive because market is supporting, so they are also actually trying to move. But overall, it's going to be sideways, so you need to be careful with crude oil or with the gold. Silver is right now a bit more stronger now, since the gold silver have started moving higher. And indexes are actually at more of a pause. I don't see any big major movements happening, which was expected yesterday. And even if it is not going to happen today, I don't expect any big major moves, because I see that bears are trying to become active at the higher levels. Though the strength is still not there, but we cannot actually be sure how much strength they have until unless we move out of a range. We are still in a range, and that range, once it shifts, then we will come to know. If it starts shifting on the downside, then probably bears are getting control. If But as long as we are in the upper range of the band, which is 13,000 to 13,200, it's mainly the control is still with the bulls. And they are doing they are trying to find out stocks which are not moving, which have not moved, and they are actually trying to push those stocks. So overall, what is happening is the overall movement is still positive, but it's actually happening in stocks which were actually kept on hold, and they have not moved, and now they have started moving. Some of the blockbuster things which we have been seeing is with JSW is part special products. This is a stock which after our recommendations to our premium clients, they have actually moved more than 30% plus up in just 3 sessions. So this is another major stock which I'm talking about. And JSW Energy is another stock which is actually started gaining momentum. So JSW Group actually is gaining a lot of traction. So that is something which you can probably start looking at. And overall things, as I said, it's market has a momentum, and we are in a bull market. So you need to just look for the right stocks which you want to actually buy, and the opportunity is still there. And um, all these commodities and all, you need to be careful. They're all in sideways, and as long as they're getting the opportunities, you can still keep trading. But overall, the entire thing has been sideways. Gold silver are more on the positive side. And we may actually be in that range of 48,000 to 52,000. That range band may still continue. Now after that, we need to see which range shift will happen. Will it shift on the higher side, or will it actually shift back to the lower side? Probably it may still continue to be in a range till we see any big movements happening at this point of time. That's what actually we can see. The crude is actually waiting for the decision from the OPEC. So we need to see if they are going to reduce the productions, and if they are going to reduce the productions or increase the productions, how are they going to work on that? So if you have been seeing, based on some positive outcomes, it has started moving higher. And we need to wait and watch, because this particular place is where we have a major resistance. Not much expectation on the higher side, but still it is more sideways. And as long as market is on the higher side, probably it will take that support. Only after the market is going to show any weakness, that is where we may see this crude oil coming down. So overall things are looking quite positive, but still uh, it's more lackluster, and there are some major indicators which we have been watching, which actually shows that the trend may try to get negative sooner or later. But overall, you will still have opportunities stock specific, so it's better to get into the stock specific rather than trading on the index, because that is where the real money is at this point of time. Okay, okay guys, if you're still not actually been subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe this channel, hit on the bell icon, and like this video so that you will get all the latest notification. In case you are not a part of my telegram channel, go ahead and subscribe to my telegram channel Crazy Money Vichri, so that you will get all the latest notifications. And if you want to be a part of my pro trader program, it's actually amazing 5-day program which I am doing for just 499 rupees. Go and join this. The links will be available in the playlist. Go and look at the playlist. I have the I have a promo video also there, which actually shows you what are the things which we will be covering in this particular program and how you can take the best advantage of it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great and profitable day, and see you tomorrow.